I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through this or is gonna go through this, is that I ain't quit. I went through every emotion. I went through every emotion with trying to pursue what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I think that what's gonna separate whoever's gonna try to go for something is that you ain't gonna quit.
What is success to you? Is it really making $1 million? Do you really need to make $1 million to be successful? I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, if you know what your living expenses are and how you want to live, I mean, I'm sure everybody's gonna say they want $1 million though. $1 million seems like the answer to all of our problems right there. But at the end of the day, is $1 million really what you need to really be successful? Would it be an extra $10,000 a month that might just change your life and you'd be good where you at right now just with an extra 10,000? I mean, it's great to dream big. Definitely not trying to knock nobody for not trying to dream big. And I mean, hey, if $1 million is what you after, man, go for it. Me, I'm trying to strive for 5 to 10 million. But hey, lo and behold, at the end of the day, I like expensive stuff. I like expensive toys. I like stuff like that. And you know, I don't see any other playing field or any other place that allows me the opportunity to even have the chance to make millions of dollars than e-commerce. If you think about e-commerce, you can think of it like you're selling to the world. You mean to tell me there's no product in the world you couldn't sell to everybody to make $1 million, $1 million trade off? I mean, if you think about the math, you reverse engineer it, think about it. I mean, how many people do you need to sell at what price a product to get $1 million? How many people do you got to sell at what price to get $1,000? How many people at what price do you got to sell to get $10,000? The question is on you: is what is that product or that service that you have that you can use that math equation to get that $10,000, to get that $1,000, to get that $1 million? That's the question for you. Now, amongst that journey, you're going to come into many things. You're going to recognize that, hey, you need to really know how to market. You need to really know how to speak to men in a different way than you speak to the women. And you got to speak to the women a different way than you speak to the men. You got to know who is your customer. Why are they buying? What service, what value do you provide? And, when you can answer those questions, you put yourself in such a better position as a business owner, as a business person, whatever it may be. You put yourself in such a better position because these are the things that's going to lead you to that goal of $1,000, of 10,000, of $1 million. The real kicker is: are you going to do it? Are you going to get off your ass? Are you going to stop playing Madden? Are you gonna stop just dreaming about it and really use your energy, use your every day? I know you probably got a job, you probably got to go 12, 14 hours, 16 hours. I get it. I've had those jobs and I know how it goes. You've got to work afterwards. You've got to work when you're tired. You've got to work on the weekends. You got to work on the 4th of July's. You got to work on your girl's birthday to a degree. There's certain things that you got to do. There's certain sacrifices that you have to make in life, in my opinion, to get to where you want to go. Now, that doesn't mean that, hey, you're on a projection for much growth, and what you're thinking is, hey, my friends are holding me back. I'm on this page, and this person ain't on this page. But if you've had friends for years and years, you got to help them grow. You got to motivate them to grow. That's the real kicker. That's what separates the real good from the great. I come from a background where I've dealt with a lot of cold-hearted people, crooks, thieves, and all kinds of stuff. And the world is full of that. A lot of the music and culture really like approves of that. But you got to set the bar. You got to show people what you allow. People only treat you how you allow them. And, you got to set the bar to how you get treated, and recognize it. And some people do got to get cut off. I'm not gonna say there isn't gonna be people that don't get cut off. Everybody can't go, right? But it's your job to discern who has the willingness to really want to learn and grow with you, or who is envious and who is spiteful and who is scared of your growth almost. Because I think that's what it comes down to at the end of the day, is that when you're having successes and you have friends, they know you as one person, they know you from one way, but your growth or the person that you're becoming scares them because it makes them have to step out of their own comfort zones. People be in these comfort zones and it has them miserable, but it's much more comfortable because they know it, rather than the unknown, which leaves them open for all kind of vulnerability. A lot of people don't want to look in the mirror and accept who they are as a person. So the real kicker is really on you. Are you going to make the move? Are you going to better your life? Are you going to get out of that rut that you're in? Once again, the internet levels the playing field for everybody. If you've got a laptop, you've got YouTube. If you've got YouTube, you've got the answer to every question you probably ever need. You got Google, YouTube, these things right here. There's no reason that you gotta say, hey, I can't do this project no more because I don't have the answer. Because all of that is right there at your fingertips. You need to be able to use that and use that in your benefit. I've been incarcerated 11 and a half years before I actually used the phone. And I tell you right now, having that phone in my hand is like having the world in my hand. I mean, there's nothing that I can't do with it. I can send and receive. I can FaceTime. I can do all these things. I mean, I've got the world in my hand. If you've got that, man, there's no reason why you can't do it. If you like this video right here, please show some love and hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe and notification button to stay updated for the latest videos. New videos will be dropping Thursday, 9 p.m. Mountain Time, so please stay tuned.